Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators or imposters. That was Night of the Town by Track Tribe, and this is mail time. Okay, first of all, we get a very lovely thing from Zoa Langford with a cute, cover this up, a cute kitty label that says, "I like your catitude." And on the back, there is a kitty in sunglasses, all ready for next summer, or for a night out in town at the Oscars or something. And she sent me another cat mask, and this one fits my head. So let's try this on. And the nice thing about, ooh, it's got the fresh smell of fresh chemical fabric. This will stay in my head. Can't breathe with it in, but it'll stay in my head. And won't slip over my ears because I have a very big head. All right, there you go. There's the kitty mask. And everybody likes my kitty mask. I've had more compliments on these kitty masks. So thank you, Zoe, for that. And Marty will get his gifts at Halloween. And I like your catitude label. All right, we got my regional transit clipper card, but it's supposed to be a senior card, and they didn't send me the senior card. So I don't know what to do about that. I may have to call them and say, I told you I'm a senior. So covering up the number, there's my clipper card. That gives me a discount on BART. It's been killing me. So I have to call them tomorrow and say, you sent me the wrong card. I don't know what to do about that. Throw that in. My Ally Bank statement. Let's see how much I've got in Ally. I gotta go out tomorrow. I don't know if I have a account number in this thing. I might. Alright, my Ally Bank statement for my small amount of savings. I have $25.35 in Ally. My Travis Cent Credit Union account, I gotta put more money in. On the 31st, I spent some of the money. And let's see. No, they blot out the account number. God. And it's impossible to get through these guys on the phone. So I have $60 in my savings account. And I had to spend some money for cat food. I have $17.36 in my checking account. So I add to that. My Fingerette bill. They got my payment of $25.04. They want $24.48 by the 27th. The problem is I don't get money until the 31st. I'm going to have to call them up. And then sadly, my TD Ameritrade, my IRA, when I work for a living, and it's taken a gigantic hit because I had all my money in one stock, and they tell you not to do that, but I didn't have that much money to begin with, and it was a retail stock, and I got to see about changing that to something like AT&T. And then I got this thing, Anthem Prescription Drug Plan. We sent you the summary of your recent drug costs. I hate Anthem because they keep turning me down for medication that I need. And what's weird is spirometry test, how well you can breathe. Well, we'll see what happens with that. The weird thing is there's no wait a minute. There are no medications on here, and yet they said, sent me a list of my recent medications. Go figure that one out. All right, that's it for the mail. And in an incredible performance today, Wolf Blitzer on CNN that I never watched, but it was in Meet Kevin. He raked Nancy Pelosi over the coals, and every time he said the people need help, the people need stimulus, the people need money, the people are suffering, she started talking about science. She called Wolf Blitzer basically an idiot. She called the American people stupid. She said, we know about the science. We know better than you do. She has great respect for Wolf Blitzer, but she showed she had no respect for Wolf Blitzer. She went on the attack several times against President Trump. She even indirectly attacked Mark, I can't think of it, Meadows, who's been negotiating with her for 5 months, and said he's very sincere, but the proposal the Republicans have is insincere. This woman would do nothing. Her hatred of Donald Trump is why, and her hatred of the idea that Trump would take credit for the success. She talks crushing the coronavirus. Where the hell has the coronavirus been crushed? It's not like a cockroach. You can't stomp on it and it's dead and then never comes back. I wish she'd stop with this crushing the coronavirus garbage in her letters and public comments, because it's so stupid. The coronavirus may be endemic, but may be around for years, even if we have a vaccine, unless we have a total cure. So, but you need to watch that interview on YouTube, because the woman is just, I can't use a word, and it had bat and guano and crazy. And she mentioned how she listens to her constituents and their needs, and she's been in office for 30 years. You've taken the shining star on the Pacific, San Francisco, in 30 years, and turned it into a cesspool of the homeless and drug addicts. That's what she's done in her term in office in San Francisco, and liberal democratic politics who run the city and every political office in the city for 30 years. I've seen this city go from a wonderful place to live to a horrible place to live, and people are leaving in droves, not just because of the pandemic, but because it's getting untenable to live there, and you can't afford to live there. And one problem with the mask, it leaves lint in your mouth. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great evening. And people of San Francisco, please think of yourselves not as Democrats, but as Americans. And vote this woman out of office. She needs to go. I'm not saying that as a Republican. The people need help. The time for stonewalling is over long ago. We need to get someone in there who will compromise with the Republicans and pass a bill that the president can sign, that every American who needs help, every child who needs help, every family who needs help, every worker who needs help gets the money they need. And for testing and all of that. I don't give a damn about the airlines. I don't fly. I don't know if it flies anyway. All right, that's it for this one. Have a great night. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool, and stay safe out there, people, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.